Okay.
Bueno, my name is Mauricio Quiceno. So I live in the United States of America. Um, I work for the University of Miami as the teacher of the dynamics of the investigation. Okay. Okay. The first question you ask me is, what do you know about stereotypes? That's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the answer is as an immigrant from my origin country, Colombia, to the United States of America, I can say I do really know about it. The first encounter with the new society, new forms of life, was the first encounter with the stereotypes of race, religion, and behavior. Okay, uh, the second question is, have you been influenced by stereotypes? The answer is, I can say no. Thanks to my related and closeness with the education as a teacher, I know about it, but no exercise. That is mean that um, uh, most of the time that I've been here in the United States, I was really close to people, so I learned. I can say that I learned how to don't do that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The third question is, what kind of stereotypes do you know? The answer it can be okay. That is very easy. The stereotypes can be in a list: sexual orientation, religion, race, as a color of your skin, nationality, um, kind of behaviors. That is many kinds. But at the end of this related workshop. Workshop is like un taller, lo que estamos haciendo, okay? At the end of this, I'm going to give you a nice conclusion, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the fourth question is, have you ever tried a person without knowing? I can say not really. Again, I have to say, as an educator, at my proximity and my closeness with people, I can say to me, other people indeed the same respect. Okay? The fifth question, which is la quinta, what elements originate stereotypes? Okay. Para esta respuesta, usted puede coger trademarks. Trademarks are that people conceive what people is without not knowing that people really. Okay? Okay. Ahora, what are the difference between prejudice and stereotypes? So I make some conclusion for you with the last question, which is the economic level of a person discriminated reason? Do you remember that question? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm asking you. Do you remember that question?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Prejudices and stereotypes are often biases. Biases is like caminos that are causing or contributing to social inequality, and many cases of discrimination are maintained. Both cases generally bring negative elements and have some things in common. However, it is not the same. When I say it is not the same, is that prejudice and stereotypes are different. La cámara se fue. No importa, pero me sigue oyendo.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What I can find in between prejudice and stereotype is that prejudice, it can be like for a moment. For example, you can go walk on the street and you can have a prejudice about somebody else. For example, you can see, oh my God, look at the hair of that lady, the hair, okay, the hair of that lady. I don't like because it looks like she is something. I don't know. I don't want to say what she is, but that it can be a prejudice. The stereotype is something that the stereotype is maintaining the time. Is more longer than the prejudice.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the stereotype is something that is more longer on the time. For example, in families, they used to have prejudice about, for example, somebody who has no, for example, a man that has no girlfriend, a man that has a boyfriend, which is very new now at this time. Are you following me?
Yeah.
For example, sexual orientation.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a very nice example. If I visit you with my boyfriend, for example, so maybe your grandmother or your grandfather or your mother not, because your mother is in advance and she studied a lot, so she knows many things already. So that can be an stereotype, but it's something very special with the stereotype. The beginning of the stereotype is with the prejudice.
Yeah.
So the prejudice is like the first step to get the stereotype. So the sum, te lo voy a decir en